I would like, actually I wonder how many of us know what is the Usui Reiki and Kundalini Reiki. And now I present you a speaker who knows how the Shi energy flows in our body, how to embrace and deal with emotions. Our next speaker even was emotional freedom technique practitioner. He was trained in such areas as Zen Shiatsu and Chinese traditional medicine. That is why he defines himself as Transformation Coach. So please meet German Castro. He is from Uruguay, Montevideo. German, you are welcome.
Hello. Hello. Thank you for that presentation, Irina. Does anybody hear me at all here?
Yes, Herman. Hello. We can hear you perfectly. As for me, perfect.
Okay. So can you see me on the video, Dimitri?
As well, yes. But no presentation at the moment.
Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Okay. All right. So thank you so much for this invitation, and thank you for having all these attendees all together here. I'm very honored to participate in this conference. And all right, so I will present myself. My name is German. My last name is Castro. I am 37 years old, and I really enjoy to do coaching. I am going to the ACC level of coaching right now. And what else can I say? Just I have a son, a 3-year-old son, and that's it. I pretty much enjoy what I do, and this type of things that we can get together and learn from each other. All right, so if it's good, I can start with the presentation. Dimitri?
Yes, of course. You're welcome.
Perfect. Okay. So let's talk about a little bit about my experience while I was getting some coaching hours in English, and I will try to give some tips about it. Let me do the sharing screen. Here. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so here we got the presentation. All right, so coaching in English, my personal experience, and sharing my experience for coaches that feel or think to start a journey for serving other coaches or coaches in the English language. Perfect. Let's see if I can go ahead. Well, I just started to think how can we start the presentation, right? And I was just thinking in starting like in general. Why I did started to this journey to gain more confidence in having English coaching hours, right? So for the last maybe 10 years or I just feel like I needed to become more unity with the world, unite with people, helping others, helping myself also. So I always love to speak English, actually, and for the last years, I started to realize that when I was having the dialogue with the other coachee, the other client, I just felt like we were like surfing, we were dancing, we were flowing in something that I really, really enjoy. So it's almost like a flow, like a dance. And sometimes I could feel so happy that I forgot about myself, you know. So again, there is a report in New York Times that says that people who engage in more meaningful and deeper conversations, that people tend to be happier than those they don't, right? So this study is from the year 2010. So this study is somehow saying that this experience is something real, right? Well, significant and profound conversations can help you feel happy. This is myself surfing a while ago, like 8 years ago, and just wanted to do like a metaphor, like a comparison, you know, because when I do surf, I feel the same. And if you are an attendee, you can ask the same questions to you. What do you really enjoy? I mean, do you really enjoy to practice sports, to work, and can you find any connection between your practice in coaching in English and your practice in this other sport or activity? For me, it's a very profound thing, and I really, really feel very happy and part of the system when I do it. Okay, so from here I started to think about the attendees and how can we contribute to all our Russian coaches. One of the things that I tried to think, it's how can I overcome the fear to start the coaching practice circle, right? If you are feeling fear, how can you overcome it? Then another question would be, how can I get more training hours? Then once I am in any program, what tools can I use to be more productive and effective with my coachee, right? And then I would like to share some resources that I hope could be helpful for all these coaches, colleagues. Okay, so let's start with the first question. Maybe you feel like how can you overcome the fear to start, right? Maybe you feel like your English, it is not good enough or it's not excellent. To be honest, my English is not perfect, and at the moment that I started to practice, it wasn't perfect. But there is a quote from Tim Ferriss that he's an expert in productivity, and he says that if something gives you fear, then you should go into that direction, because probably you will need very good things to learn in that direction of doing that. You need to be creative. What I did in my case is that I got a job at EGS, which is a call center here in Montevideo, a call center that it's working for Amazon.com customers. So that's I just at the moment I needed a job, and then I just feel like I enjoy to speak English, and I say, okay, what can I do? Okay, so I got a job at a call center as a customer service representative, and then I did it. I went to the training. I started to taking calls like from 30 to 60 calls per day. So for me, it was a way of gaining confidence, losing the fear, do the resolution for conflicts when I receive a call and I got an angry customer, you know. So you need to ask you maybe what precise action will provide a strong feeling for you for gaining confidence in this field, right? I believe it could be a good question for doing the exercise. And then maybe, I don't know, does your current job have a department that you can switch on and speak and practice your English? You need to be creative in this process, because while you're having independence by your own, when someday you will become professional, and this will be your first income source, you know. So you need to be creative, because this path is related to creativity, I believe. And also today there is a lot of online language learning platforms. I used to use one like Live Mocha, but now the name of Live Mocha is Hello Lingo. It's switched from another name. So it really depends on your personal and professional goals at this time. And I believe a good thing to do is have very clarity and precise goals and the dates. You know what I'm saying? I just want 100 hours of coaching practice in 1 year. Okay, you need to develop a strategy for taking that strategy into action. Here's a little example. In my case, the coaching in English is something pretty much new, because if you see the total of my hours here, I got 71% paid and unpaid hours that are in Spanish, and only 28.5% in English. This means that I need to push myself harder, and I need to do more hours in English, right? This is just an example. All right, let's go to the other question. And if you do have some questions, we will have at the end of the meeting some time for sharing some concerns or questions. Don't worry about it. So, how can I get more training hours? Maybe in an online coaching practice platform. These are some of the coaching platform tools that I have used in the past, and I'm still using it. Then in one side you have ICF.org, the International Coach Federation, which International Coach Federation has a program that is powered by Reciprocoach. All right. Then it's almost the same as the program that you will receive in Reciprocoach. I'm not sure about the cost, but it's almost the same. All these links that you will see here. Okay. For instance, this will depend on your rhythm. How can I get more training hours? This depends on your rhythm, your personal and professional goals, your resolution, your perseverance. Here's an example. For instance, in Reciprocoach, you can do at this time you can do six sessions in almost 4 or 5 months. This is just an example, right? You need to do the math. You need to have clarity on your strategy, your goals, and how long do you want to take over that action into reality, right? If you have plenty of time, I know some of my colleagues that spend 8 hours every day doing the coaching. They told themselves they will get the ACC very quickly. They had the time, they had the money, they had everything, and they did it. So they went very fast, right? If you have time, you can do 2 programs. You can do Reciprocoach plus, for instance, Headway Coaching Group, which is an excellence. It's almost, I believe, between the 5 platforms that are better in the world. It's a very very professional platform that you can use, and you can do it for free. You can do it for free in Headway Coaching Group. You can do, or you can do the Premium Coaching Circle also. So here you got 6 sessions from Reciprocoach that will be, you need to cover some requirements, more than 100 hours or less. It depends on the program that you will be enrolled. But if you get together with those 2 platforms, like an example, you can get more hours, like maybe 12 hours per 4 or 5 months. All right, so once you are in the program of doing the coaching circle practice, what tools can you use to be more effective and professional with your coachee? This is a tool that I really like for collaboration, which is Trello.com. In Trello.com, you can find ways of organizing your projects to visualize things. If you're a visual person, you can find ways of organizing, to do notes. While you're having the coaching conversation, I always take notes, and so this is a very clear platform to use some cards and write down some notes and objectives. Then, when you feel like you are more developed, you can do vsaita.com for having your coachee schedule the hour for your first, let's say, free conversation, and you can have like a little live site for you, which is going to be something like this. You can take your customer into a link for him to take the introductory intake call over Skype, and this little window will pop up like a calendar, when the coachee can choose the specific time for him to do the coaching session with you, right? This is a very good tool that it's a free also. You can become premium. Then for other coaches, I just think about sharing my own registry of coaching practice, empty, right? You can, if you want, you can have this Excel file with all the things that you will need to have in the registration process for having the ACC at ICF. If you want, I can give you this Excel sheet also. Okay, so here there are some resources, the things that we talked about: Timothy Ferris, the Hello Lingo platform, the online coaching practice platform, peer coach, so ICF, Reciprocoach, and Headway Coaching Group. About the happiness, I really suggest you to see in Netflix the documental Happy. It will clarify lots of things about the happiness. And the other thing about the deeper conversations, the study from the University of New York, you can see it over there. And you have the 2 tools for Trello.com and VCTAC. And also the empty file for doing the works over there, doing the hours over there, okay? All right, so I would like to check if there is some kind of questions over the...
Herman, I have a question to you. May I ask you?
Sure. I'm very happy to do so.
First of all, please forgive me for mispronunciation of your name. Now I understand you're Herman, not German.
Oh,
and
perfect. Don't worry.
Please. And I have a question. what was the biggest motivation for you when you started to learn English?
Well, that's a very good question. The biggest motivation, I started to learn English when I was, let's say, 7 years old. My biggest motivation was the love that my mother put on me. I mean, my mother wanted me to be someone that I could speak with others in the world, and from when I was a little kid, I remember to enjoy those moments while I was learning English here in Uruguay. So, but then my biggest motivation somehow is that I feel a citizen of the world, and I really love to enjoy speaking English, and I really love to embrace all the people from the north, Russia, Europe, and America also. I mean, we are the same. We are united, and that's my bigger motivation, to feel really close and to collaborate with each other.
Thank you very much.
The world would be a better place if we could release all the boundaries. And I believe coaching is it's an awesome discipline to do that.
Really, yes, agree. We have some questions in our chat. Would you like me to read them for you?
Yeah, sure.
How do your clients find you?
Well, that's a very good question. Actually, right now I don't have a website ready because I'm working on having more strength on my niche. I'm just working on defining my niche first. Also, I will need to finish a 15-hour program that I need to do in Gestalt approach for groups. So I'm kind of like wanted to finish that program to become more to have an identity to share, and then I will get a website. That's a very good question. I mean, it's kind of like hard if you don't know to do it, but Alex Krakow is helping me a lot in trying to find a niche and developing the business.
Thank you.
I don't know if I did answer the question.
Next, German, it is very helpful. Could you share the mind map from your presentation, please?
A question from Natalie. What exactly means, Natalie, when you say mind map?
Could you please type it? Now we can just continue and then return back to this mind map. Thank you very much. Your presentation is very helpful and inspiring. And do you use any paid platform to find more clients?
No. Well, actually, I'm just having almost 60 hours in coaching from the present moment, and he's asking if I use any paid platform to find more clients. Maybe it's something that honestly I'm not seeing okay. Natalie put the question over there. So, do you use any paid platforms to find? Alexei is saying something about having like being part of another platform so I can get real clients. Is that what you, Irina? Is that what you understand from Alexei?
Sorry, I missed something. From Alexei, let me find. Yeah. Alexei, do you use any paid platform to find more clients? He asked.
Yes, exactly. Maybe can you put an example of which platform are you speaking, Alexei? But no, I'm just gaining, until now I'm just gaining practice, and as I don't have clarity yet, which is my niche, I'm not presenting any product to the world still. Yeah, Lisa is asking, how did you get to find your niche? This is something that I'm developing still. It's not 100% developed in my case, but I'm working on it. Well, the fear and the possibilities to overcome them, always. For me, action, it's a very good thing to do. For instance, if I have the fear of practicing in English, then I would go to Reciprocoach and get the program. I would get the 6 sessions. Boom. Go. If you have the fear, you need to go and do it. You go to fear. Yeah, that's right, Lisa. If you have the fear, you will sit together with the fear. You would drink a coffee with the fear, and you would go and do it. You're welcome, Natalie. It's my pleasure to help you.
I have another question. May I ask you, please? Herman, what have you learned about yourself starting to coach in English?
That's a powerful question.
Very interesting.
About myself, well, that's a very powerful question. I have learned that that I need to stay in this path. I mean, I need to gain more confidence. I need to gain more hours. I need to speak with people. I need to be with the flow of having the experience and see how can I do better for helping others.
Great.
Honestly, it's a beautiful mirror. When you do the dialogue, it's a beautiful mirror. The coachee is always showing you things that you that you didn't see by yourself, right?
Thank you very much.
Thank you
very
so
interesting.
much.
Interesting. So please, if you have questions, please put them. So
Herman, I have one question for you. So you still have 5 minutes. Would you like to continue and finish your slides, or I can ask you one question? So what
you can go ahead with the question.
What would you prefer? Because you just have 5 minutes before our next speaker joins us. So maybe one simple question, or maybe it's not so simple. So it's up to you to answer it. Why are you a coach?
Why I'm a coach? Okay, I am a coach because I love to have profound and deep conversations with people, and sometimes honestly I got this feeling that the world can be a better place. I'm talking about beauty. I'm talking about the things that the potential of the people. I just remember that I have 37 years old, but honestly, since I was 16 or 17 years old, I remember always to having this feeling of believing 100% in people, and I still do. I still believe 100% in people. You can say why, but why you do it? I don't know. I mean, it's like a constant feeling over the past half of my life, and to be honest, I still have that feeling, and so I started to learn technologies on how to do that, the helping thing, how to do it in a professional way, in an effective way, and this will take this can take your whole life if you see it in a bigger perspective. Yeah, as you do, Dimitri, you are a coach, and you do learn every day. You do get improved every day. You see yourself doing the coaching. You listen to your conversations. So it's like a thing that you need to move every day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't do it, then you will not get the result.
Okay, Herman, thank you. So we still have 2 minutes. So what would be your final message to all Russian-speaking coaches who would like to start coaching English?
Okay, the final message will be: if you feel like your reality in Russia, I'm talking about your coaching in presence, 100% face-to-face. If you feel like you're not satisfied with the coaching that you do face-to-face, I would really recommend you to open your wings and do the online training practice coaching in any platform. Don't think little. Just open it up. Open your wings. Present yourself to the world. You are a part of the world. You got the world inside of you. So it's the same. Open it up to the international level. Don't be afraid. You will be with people that will help you. You will find very lovely people. So that would be my best experience. Don't just open your wings and share and fly.
We have one last question. May I ask? I see in the chat. Herman, thanks a lot for sharing resources for international coachee. Do you have any Russian clients? If they have some specific features as compared with others?
Thank you, Olga, for your questions. No, honestly, right now I don't have any Russian clients. The thing is that I am starting to know Dimitri and all these persons from Russia, which is amazing. And to be honest, I don't have something to tell you which is the difference between Russian coaches or coaches to others. So that would be a good thing to do, Olga, to explore how would it be to share my resources to the Russian market. Thank you for the question.
Thank you, Herman, for your wonderful presentation, for sharing resources. It's really very helpful information. Thank you for your presentation. Good luck.
Thank you for being there.
So, bye. So we continue.